Justin Bieber's viral livestream leaves fans asking if he still loves Selena Gomez. If you thought the drama between Justin Bieber, Hailey Bieber, and Selena Gomez was finally calming down, prepare yourself, because the internet has just erupted all over again. While Hailey Bieber was trying to enjoy her birthday week, Justin suddenly went viral after live-streaming an emotional unreleased song. And fans instantly claimed the lyrics sounded like references to his past with Selena Gomez. Whether that's reality or just viral speculation, the reaction has been massive. Some people say Justin looked overwhelmed. Others say he was simply performing. And some insist the timing was too strange to ignore. Whatever the truth is, the online firestorm has already taken on a life of its own. And the moment that really drove fans crazy wasn't just the emotional mood. It was the lyrics. They were raw, introspective, and felt deeply personal. Lines about feeling stuck, questioning why he stays in a relationship, reflecting on memories from when he was 18. Those details alone were enough to get the internet analyzing every second of the livestream. People clipped it, reposted it, broke it into slow-motion edits. And suddenly, what could have been just a late-night jam session turned into a worldwide trending topic. The livestream setting only added to the speculation. Justin was in that familiar dim warehouse space we've seen him use before. Very low lighting, a handful of friends sitting around him, the kind of atmosphere that feels more like a therapy session than a performance. He's used this space multiple times, and fans have started to treat it like a window into his private emotional state. Whenever he streams from there, people watch closely. And this time, they were watching every breath, every lyric, every pause. As soon as the clips hit TikTok and X, the fan reactions exploded. Comments poured in about the timing of the livestream, since Hailey appeared to be in birthday celebration mode around the same time. There's no confirmation that Justin deliberately avoided anything or that he wasn't with her privately, but fans don't need confirmation to start weaving a narrative. The online conversation became less about what actually happened and more about what people thought it meant. Some fans were genuinely concerned. Others were convinced it was symbolic. And many saw it as a dramatic coincidence that felt like a plot twist. And of course, when Justin performs an emotional song, people immediately start comparing it to the past. Old interviews resurface, especially the iconic Ellen clip where he admitted multiple songs were about Selena. That moment lives permanently in pop culture. So anytime Justin sings something emotional, fans connect it to his early relationship era, even if we have zero confirmation that the new song has anything to do with that. That's the tricky part. Because artists often use their past for creative inspiration. They might write about old memories, old emotions, or moments that shaped them, without it indicating anything about their present. But the internet rarely makes that distinction. The moment a lyric sounds nostalgic, fans assume it's a confession. And that's exactly what happened here. People began analyzing word for word, trying to decide whether Justin was expressing something about his current marriage or simply reflecting on his earlier years. The speculation got even louder when people noticed how emotional his delivery seemed. Justin has always been expressive, but this performance felt rawer than usual. Viewers described him as vulnerable, reflective, even distraught. Others said he just looked tired, like anyone would during a late-night session. But the emotional interpretation was too tempting for fans to ignore. They flooded the comments with theories about what Justin might be working through internally. Some argued that he's been under enormous pressure for years and is simply expressing that through his art. Others claimed he might be processing unresolved feelings from his teenage years, not necessarily romantic feelings, but the overwhelming experience of growing up in the spotlight. Remember, Justin was only 15 when he became one of the most famous people on earth. His relationships, his mistakes, his heartbreaks were all public property. So it makes sense that he would revisit those memories in his music. But online, the theories went in a different direction. People assumed the lyrics were personal. They assumed the timing was targeted. They assumed that if Justin looked emotional, he must be thinking about a specific person. And as usual, Selena's name was dragged into the discourse, even though she has moved on with her life and is currently married. She has not acknowledged the speculation, and she likely never will, but that didn't stop fans from inserting her into the narrative. While all this was happening, Hailey's birthday content was circulating at the same time, adding even more fuel. Her celebration photos looked glamorous, curated, and influencer-heavy. But fans immediately noticed Justin wasn't visible in the public images. And in today's world, if a spouse isn't in the photo, people assume something's wrong. It didn't matter that celebrities often celebrate with their partners privately. The fact that he wasn't shown was enough for fans to sound the alarm. Some people online insisted that this must be proof of distance in their marriage. Others disagreed and said Hailey simply chose to post certain photos and not others. But once the livestream moment went viral, every detail of Hailey's birthday became part of the storyline. Was she celebrating while he was emotional? Had they argued? Was Justin expressing something indirectly? None of this is confirmed, but fans created entire narratives from a few pictures and a livestream clip. And once again, Hailey did not say a word. And that silence only intensified the theories. People projected every emotion onto her. Sympathy, frustration, empowerment, victimhood, strength. Depending on who you asked, Hailey was either the strongest woman alive or deeply unhappy. And all of that was based on pictures, not statements. Meanwhile, Justin himself has talked before about the emotional challenges of fame, marriage, and faith. In one livestream clip that resurfaced, he discussed the idea that even thinking about another woman could be considered emotional infidelity. That was a hypothetical, philosophical conversation, not a confession. But fans reposted that clip next to the new emotional performance and used it to strengthen their theories. They treated two unrelated moments as part of a bigger pattern. This is where the speculation became more psychological. Some fans argued that Justin uses music to express emotions he doesn't verbalize. Others said he might be going through a private emotional struggle, unrelated to either woman. And a third group insisted that the internet was simply projecting drama onto a man singing a song. The range of interpretations was huge. But what everyone agreed on was that the performance felt different. It didn't feel like a polished studio moment. It felt messy, real, human, and that's why it caught on like wildfire. People felt like they were witnessing something meaningful, even if the meaning was unclear. And because Justin has spoken openly about needing privacy, some fans felt confused about why he would livestream something so vulnerable. Was he intentionally sharing? Was he unaware of how emotional he looked? Was he simply in a creative zone? Or was this a cry for help, as many fans labeled it? The truth is, we don't know. And we may never know. But the internet ran with every possibility. Meanwhile, the fan theories took on a life of their own. Some argued that Justin still hasn't healed from his teenage experiences. Others claimed he was unhappy in his marriage. And a surprising number of people suggested he might simply be promoting new music by previewing emotional tracks. Justin has always used vulnerability in his branding, especially in recent years. Fans see honesty as authenticity. Labeling something emotional can make it go viral instantly. So it's possible that this performance was part of an album rollout strategy, even if unintentionally. But then there's another side to this. Justin and Hailey have spoken often about how much they love each other, how committed they are, how much they want a future together. Hailey said recently that she wants more kids. That doesn't sound like a couple falling apart. But fan narratives rarely reflect actual reality. They reflect the internet's desire for drama. And when Justin performs something emotional, it becomes the perfect storm. In the end, the speculation says more about the fandom than it does about Justin or Hailey. Fans attach themselves to old love stories. They romanticize the past. They turn celebrity relationships into mythologies. And Justin, whether he intends to or not, often becomes the center of those mythologies simply by being vulnerable in public. And here's the twist that sent fans spiraling even more. Shortly after this livestream blew up, another clip began circulating that viewers claim adds a whole new layer to the situation. Some fans say it connects directly to Justin's emotional state. Others believe it completely disproves the theories. Either way, it's the next big chapter, and the discourse is only getting louder. Before you head to the comments, I want to know what you think. Was Justin simply being an artist and expressing himself? Was the timing with Hailey's birthday just coincidence? Or do you think there might be something deeper going on emotionally? And one more question, because the internet is clearly divided. Are you Team Hailey, Team Justin, Team Selena, or Team Everyone Needs Therapy? Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next Celeb Juices upload. And if you want to keep going down this rabbit hole, click the video on your screen right now. Trust me, you're going to want to see where this goes next.